Hello everyone. Have you ever needed the coordinates, let's say your latitude and longitude of a photo so that you could do a search in Google Maps? So in this video, I'm going to show you how to get that information and go in and plug it into Google Maps, and it'll take you exactly to where that coordinates is. So I do a lot of drone footage all over the United States and South America, and as such, I normally don't have time to write all the information so that when I do decide to post things, uh, I want to tell people where I'm at from that location. If you notice, each one of these folders tell me the date. Like for instance, this one here is the rest area. There's the address, what state, and the zip. Well, sometimes when you're in the middle of the road, you don't have time to get that information. So you want to run your drone, get up, take it down, and then head out, right? So so you can create a folder and just put the date of the event, and you could put that date 01, that date 02 if you have a bunch of different videos. So what I do is every time I go to an event or I'm gonna ride my fly my drone, I'll always do a couple of photos because those photos are gonna give me the information I need. Now I'm gonna provide this stuff that you see right here on the right hand side. Uh, uh, I'll copy and paste this into my description so that you can uh, get this right here, and you can copy and paste, or you can right click and open a hyperlink. That hyperlink will take you to a download for this little program that and it's free. So this program will allow you to extract that information you need. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So down here on the right hand side, I have that exe file. You download it, right? So here's a photo, and then here are my images of the area that you know I drove flew my drone. So I'm just okay. So I can't get that information from this because the coordinates would be impossible to get, because remember, you're up in the air, you have x, y, z coordinates, or latitude, longitude. So uh, so if I grab this image and I just move it over to the right, it gives me this information. And about the 11th uh, sentence from the bottom, which you'll see, this is like the 12th one. You don't have to worry about this, the GPS altitude, because that's where you're at sea level. What you want to do is get this information right here. So I'm going to left click here, go all the way down here, and select that right there. So I'm going to hit Control C. Then I'm going to open up a Word document. So uh, I'll create a new Word document. Now I'm going to show you something that you're not going to be able to do unless if you watch my second video and write yourself the uh, macro. So watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to right click. That gives me those coordinates, right? I created a macro. So if you go to the developer, go to macro, and I got this macro that I created. Look at this information right here. When I hit run, it converts it to those coordinates right there. Now I can get those coordinates, Control C, go to Google Maps and go into the search engine of Google Maps, hit Control V for paste, and do a search, and you'll see that it found the coordinates. So this is the place. You can go in here and go to layers and view it a different way. So this is Google, right? So if you went to Google and you wanted to see this area, that's all you're going to get. But if you see, what I do is I provide people with different areas that you can rest. So if I go in here and open up my um, video, I show the current area, and the surroundings. So I'll go all the way around that. I try to do that everywhere I go, and it's so what I try to do on my videos is I'll go in here and I do this, and so I can show them where where it's at in the part of the world. See, so there's a lot of cool things you can do, but if you wanted to see where those coordinates are, it would be right in here. Oops, went too far. And then you could always just enlarge. Move this to the center, and then you could, view it in a different layer. But see, that doesn't look as good as the one that I'm providing. Now, you see how easy that was to get to this. Let's say that you don't have. Let's say it would be hard for you to create a macro, which I'm going to show you in a different video because I don't want this video to become real long. This is how you would have to. Uh, so let's go, and I'm going to close this video. Okay, so you would copy and paste that information that I provided for you right in here. And what you would have to do is go in here, and you see right here where it says degree, minus, seconds, dm, as. You see this coordinate? What you would want to do is copy this, hit Control C, create a new Word document, uh, and then hit Control V, enter. Then you would go to your that program that I told you. You would go to the 11th sentence, copy this part right here. Okay, hit Control C, go down here, hit Control V, that's for paste. And what all you would have to do is go in here and delete this. You would have to delete this, and you see where you see the space, the DEG space. You have to change this into an actual symbol. So you would have to select that space, DEG, and that space, and you would have to go to Insert. You would have to go to Symbols right here. Now, you probably on yours wouldn't have the symbol marked right here. You would have to go in and go look for symbols. You would have to also, when you go here, you would have to, now you can actually go to normal text, or you could use the font that you're using, okay? But then you would go down this, all of these things right here until you find that symbol mark, okay? And it takes a while sometimes to find it. That's why I have certain one of them that I use all the time. That's why they're at the beginning. So you look, there it is right there. You would click there, okay? So I'm going to click here. You hit Insert, and then you close this. Now you're going to have to do one more thing. You're going to have to select this one here, select that the space, DEG space. You go back to your symbol, and then you select. Now it would show up here because you've used it, and now it's in your most recent use. So you would click here. Now you would be able to copy, Control C, go to your Google Maps. Then you would go in here and hit Control V, and then you hit search, and this would be the area that you selected right here. Okay, so that's the end of this video. So if you want to be able to do what I did with just copy and pasting and hitting one macro, and it automatically copy and paste deletes all the information you need, watch my other video. It's gonna look like this one, except that instead of the I guess I'll name it something like well, you'll see what I named it, but I'm gonna name it let me see here. I'm probably gonna name it get coordinates or search by latitude and longitude from a photo. And one will be 01 and the other one will be 02. Thank you for watching my video. And if you want to be able to do this, using a macro, watch my other video. Again, thank you very much. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up.